Salute to the massive, one love and respect. Top Notch there. Daddy Knots, Top Notch Entertainment Studio, TNE Records. And I don't know how we stay massive. We massive every time. You don't know how we stay, right? Right, you don't know. Yo, salute massive. Today, we got a lot going on today, massive. A lot going on. Everything you turn on. It's Candace Owens, Candace Owens, Candace Owens, Candace Owens, right? Huh? Puff Daddy, Puff Daddy, Puff Daddy, right? Hip hop, Puff Daddy, Candace Owens, migrants. There's a lot going on in the world, right? And we're going to talk about it. We're going to take a minute and talk about a couple of things. We're going to start it out with basically Candace Owens. Now, I advise you, before you jump into all the hype that social media is giving out, do your homework. Do your homework. Take a day or so. Go on Candace Owens' YouTube channel and take a listen. Now, it has been said that Miss Owens has said, I quote, racism doesn't exist. Okay. Let's see what she got to say about that. Candace Owens says, go find the clip. Go find the clip. Over and over. Go find the clip. And show me where I said that. Not no, she subliminally said it. Oh, it sounded like she said it. Oh, that's what she meant when she said that. This is what she meant. No. Go and find her saying racism does not exist in America. And then when you find that and you hear her say that, hit her up and show her the tape, because she's asking for it. She's asking for people to show her, to prove the evidence, the recording, the video of her saying these things. Now, I did my research, I looked her up, found out who she is, checked out the personality, and I got to put it up against what people are saying about Miss Candace Owens, right? Another thing they say about Miss Owens is, music. Hip hop music. From what I understand, what she said out of her own mouth, that hip hop had great artists. She used artists like Lauryn Hill as an example. And then she go on and use examples of today artists. Sexy Red, them artists like that. And she goes on to say that their music is destructive to the Black community. It promotes sex, violence, and drugs. She did not say hip hop is a bad thing. She did not say, oh, we should just throw away with the hip hop community. She said, no. Hip hop somewhere has been infiltrated. To go even further, Miss Candace Owens stated and said that the prison system has came in cooperation with the music industry to promote, create this type of music to pollute the minds of the children, to have them go out and commit crime, to have them programmed by the music from artists like Uzi, Sexy Red, and other multiple artists that does not promote love, unity, or respect in their music. She said nothing wrong against hip hop. She said the type of music that is being promoted as hip hop is dangerous to the black community. Go look it up for yourself. Now, if you feel her saying that is wrong, then you have to look at yourself, because you are what you consume. If you only consume turn up and crank music, your brain is a computer. And all the data that your computer is receiving is shoot them up, kill them, sex, more drugs, sex, kill them, shoot them, more drugs, over and over and over and over inside your mainframe, your brain. What type of behavior you think is going to be reproduced? Come on, she ain't said nothing wrong, massive people. She ain't said nothing wrong. 3, my personal problem. Candace is an American woman. This is America. Why is it in America you can say anything you want to say about an American? Anything under the book about an American. But if you say something about a foreign entity, you are canceled, broken, and left in the streets, in your own country. Massive, how is it that we live in America and we can't say nothing wrong about a foreign country? Now, are we truly living in America? Who truly runs this country? When Americans could talk about Americans, when other people from other countries can talk about Americans, but don't you dare say something about that particular foreign entity. It is a foreign entity. It is not American. We have been infiltrated. The values of the American Constitution has been thrown in the trash, people. When you live in a time where you can't say what's on your mind, is that freedom of speech? Come on, man. That ain't freedom of speech. I gotta be political correct, right? I gotta come on the internet and be careful of the words that I choose. I can't even come in here and be natural. Put on that, you know. You gotta basically talk like a robot. Pick and select your words carefully. This is what we live in. Where if you say something, it may cost you more than the little. Everything, I mean everything. And the problem is that these ain't even Americans. You living in your own country where you fight and you pay taxes and you do all these things. But you say something about that foreign entity, do we really run this country? We got to ask ourselves that. Are we living in a country where our freedoms are being stripped from us? And you got someone like Candace Owens that's not afraid to speak her mind, whether you like it or not. It's a constitutional right. Don't make me have to pull out my constitution, because yes, I have it up there. Is it constitutional right, freedom of speech? Is a God-given right. And no one should be able to take that from you, man. Rather, if it's light or not, is her God-given right to speak her mind. Whether you like it or not. It's America. This is America, right? The land of the free, home of the brave. How are you free when you are afraid to speak your mind? Land of the free, home of the brave. How are you free when you are afraid to speak your mind? This can be the land of the free because you can't freely speak. And it's not the land of the home, the land of the brave, the home of the brave, excuse me. It's not the home of the brave because y'all are afraid to speak your mind. So that's my opinion about the Candace Owens situation. It's all over, all over. All right, my timeline from Facebook, from IG, Twitter, X, to YouTube. Candace Owens, Candace Owens, Candace Owens, Candace, like, Lord have mercy. How could people be happy to see a woman that just gave birth lose her job? Did what she say affect your paycheck? Did what she say affect your rent? Did what she say affect you in any kind of way? So how are you celebrating this woman who just gave birth to a newborn child losing her job? Make it make sense to me. Y'all celebrating, and this woman just had a child. Y'all are celebrating, and she just had a child. This is the fine example of what she was talking about. The division. The division that they have created. The division that they have created